Gentlemen, this may be hard for you to hear. So most recently, I did an interview with the author of The Masculine in Relationship and his newest book, The Art of Embodiment for Men. His name is G.S. Youngblood, and we discussed the importance of creating a safe and secure environment for your female partner. That's how you're actually going to get the absolute best out of her. That's how you're going to keep her in her feminine energy. So that means you, as a healthy masculine, you must provide frame. You must provide structure in your relationship. You must lead your relationship. You must know what you want, what you don't want, what you need, and you must communicate that to your feminine partner. So modern day men, millennial men, Gen Z men, they haven't had much experience doing this. So for them, they're more interested in the power couple dynamic. They're interested in the egalitarian partnership. And you know what? If that's what you want to do, that is perfectly fine. However, I just want you to understand something. You run the risk of your woman falling into her masculine energy when you want to share everything with her, when you want her to share in the financial burdens or share in the load of problems that are coming in or share in the decision making. You want her to have like this 50-50 shared, in all of these things. But you run the risk of putting her in her masculine energy when you're doing this. So be very mindful. You cannot have it both ways. You cannot live on both sides of the fence. You cannot want to be a healthy masculine man. And yet you need the assistance of the woman in helping you to make decisions, helping you to pay all of the bills, helping you, to lead in these decisions in these ways. You cannot have it all. And that is what I'm seeing in the millennial modern day man. He wants to be the leader. He wants to be the head. He wants to be respected and admired. However, he also wants the woman to take on half of his responsibilities. And that is just, you're not going to get the outcome that you're seeking. You're just not. You're going to get someone who's like, okay, but if I'm doing half of the work, why am I, looking up to you all of the time? Why am I to give you all of this respect and adoration, but I am taking on half of what is really your responsibility to do? So no, gentlemen, it does not work that way. And in my opinion, men and women have their cross to bear, right? Women have their cross to bear. Men have their cross to bear. There are great things about being a man. There are not so great things about being a man. There's great things about being a woman. There are not so much great things about being a woman. So we each have our cross to bear. I spoke with a male friend of mine the other day, and he said that being a man was far more harder than it was to be a woman. And I didn't disagree. I believe that there's a reason why God created you all first. I believe there's a reason that God gave you a job first and he gave you dominion over the earth. I agree with that. That yes, it is quite the responsibility to be a good, healthy, godly, masculine man. However, I also want you to understand that when you have a good, healthy, feminine, godly woman by your side, she is there to soothe your wound. She is there to energize you and to inspire you, right? She's there to prop you up when you need it. But your responsibility is to provide frame so that can happen, to provide safety and security so you can get those things. And a lot of men are not getting that soft, sweet, warm, nurturing side of a woman because they're putting half of their male responsibility on her. And so, yeah, you're getting the harder, the abrupt, brusque, part of her because you're asking us to do half of what is your responsibility to do. So this is one of the issues that I have with modern day men, millennial men. And y'all know I have my issues with modern day millennial women. Here's my issue with modern day millennial men. You don't want to do what men do. You want to say you do what men do. It's like the whole alpha. You want to say you're alpha, but you don't want to do what alphas do. And that's my issue. You all want to ride both sides of the fence. You want to be in your feminine and your masculine at the same time. And in relationship, you have to decide what the predominant energy is that you're going to be in. So if you're going to predominantly be masculine, then you need a predominant feminine partner. If you want to be predominantly in your feminine energy, then look for a woman in her masculine. I don't have a problem either way it goes. I just know naturally most men are predominantly masculine and most women are predominantly feminine. But here's the thing I'm going to tell you, fellas. You cannot put that masculine burden on us and expect us to stay in our feminine. That's not how it works. That's just not how it works. Well, if you get a chance, head on over to YouTube. Check out my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the channel and check out the interview I did with G.S. Youngblood, the author of The Masculine in Relationship. All right. Thank you so much. And as always, stay open to love.